routine as quickly as possible, in the shortest period of time, with the least amount of inconvenience. With 3 beautiful new offices located in Lake Worth, Boynton Beach, and Wellington, we are able to provide much-needed care to families in the South Florida area. Give us a call at 561-967-6500. From our experienced physicians to the most advanced treatment options to our state-of-the-art facilities and excellent support staff, the Orthopedic Center of Palm Beach County is committed to providing you with the very best care. Call us at 561-967-6500 or find us at www.ocpbc.com. Times are tough, and right now those in the commercial world know that being heard via advertisements is the name of the game. AmpSquare.tv understands how important advertisement is and is proud to express that it's truly the only plugged-in internet television production company on the market. Amp2.tv live streams all their shows across all the major selling markets in the U.S. and abroad. Call them at 866-224-5422. The AmpSquare.tv library allows productions to be seen over and over again, making commercial platforms more usable. Call 866-224-5422. Toll free 866-224-5422. Amp2.tv, the first and only internet television network that's truly plugged in. 866-224-5422. That's AMP2.TV. The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Are you a woman in business? Are you looking to join the growing ranks of female entrepreneurs taking over the world? You've come to the right place. On Babes in Business, we'll be covering all things business from the female perspective and giving you the tools to empower you on your journey. So now, let's get ready to be empowered on Babes in Business. Play pops later. Hey, we're on. Hi, guys. Thank you for joining us on Babes in Business. I'm your host, Michelle Dempsey, your head babe in charge, and I have to send a huge shout out to my girl, Erica Obando, who was with us last week. She is the CEO and founder of Design Your Life of Purpose, and we had such a blast. If you missed it, you can check us out anytime on the Facebook page or on YouTube. You know where you can find me, MichelleDempsey.com. I'm your content marketing strategist, speaker, radio host, girl gang, empowerer. And I'm really excited because tonight I have 2 amazing guests. Yes, you heard that right. 2 guests, not just one. So you're in for a great time. I have the fabulous ladies of Precision Skin Institute in Davie, Florida with me here tonight. And I'm going to throw it over to you guys and say thank you for joining me. I know you're both very busy. I'm happy you could be here.
Thank you, Michelle. Thank you so much for letting us come on your show.
Oh, I mean, it's an honor and a pleasure. I love seeing you guys all the time.
Thank you. We love being here, and we'd love to share a little bit about some information about us and our practice. Precision Skin Institute was established about 8 months ago. It's in the heart of Davie, across from Nova University on University Drive, and it's an comprehensive dermatology center. So it offers a variety of skincare treatments, being for medical, cosmetic, or surgical dermatology. And we're just super happy that we were able to work together as good friends with Leslie and create this unique and different practice. Leslie, why don't you tell us a little bit about what makes us different from other dermatologists in the area?
Today's actually our anniversary.
You're kidding.
Yeah, today's our 8th anniversary.
It is November 1st.
First of the month. I love that.
It's a month anniversary for us, so we're very excited.
Cheers. Let's pretend this is
ching ching.
So I'm Leslie Clark-Loser and Mariana Blumen-Karasik, and we are 2 board-certified dermatologists, and she's kind of told you our story, and we're so excited that you're having us tonight.
And I can't lie to you guys. I know them very well. I do some work with them, and I've been into Precision so many times at this point, really just to hang out, because it's unlike any other place you've been. Just from the floors to the decor and the way you have things set up, it's really an experience. You don't feel like you're going to the quote unquote doctor. I think back to growing up, my mom would take me to the dermatologist because I was always in the sun and she wanted me to have my skin checked, and it was the scariest office. And with you, it's almost like you feel like you're at a hotel spa. Was that part of your plan when you decided, you know what, we're going to do our own thing, let's make it feel like a luxury experience?
Absolutely. We really wanted to create an environment that no matter why it was that you were coming to the dermatologist, that you felt kind of welcome, at ease, but you actually knew you were going to get kind of quality. And we love the idea that you like to come in and hang out.
Well, the waiting room alone, the first time I came to see you guys, I felt like I remember thinking, I'm like, I feel like I'm in like the Delta Sky Lounge, like the fancy one in like Dubai. Like it was just something so out of the ordinary for me because, you know, shuffling my child around to the pediatrician and stuff, it's not so glamorous. And then I came and sat with you guys and I remember just the best afternoon.
Well, it's not so much also about the decor, even though, yeah, the contemporary kind of warm feeling that we wanted to express to our patients to feel when they come in. But it's also about how the staff welcomes the patients.
1,000%.
You know, the smile that our receptionist has, Janine, is just so bright and welcoming.
And she remembered my name. Like the first minute I was there, and everybody at Precision greets you by name. It's like cheers. Everybody knows you. Everyone remembers you and makes you feel welcome.
Absolutely. We're so grateful for people that work with us. We don't think of them as our staff, even as I'm saying staff, kind of like, it doesn't feel right in my throat. Just they're friends, and they're becoming family the more we're getting to know each other, because they're just such an intricate part of making what you describe, that experience for the patients, because they care. They want to make sure the patients are seen in an efficient manner, that they're, approached in a very personalized way when they brought into the room, and that, at the end of the visit, everything that they were here to come in to see us was addressed.
Yes.
So they leave happy. So that's the goal, to make sure that our patients are happy with their care.
Well, I can tell you, I've been very happy from just having my skin checked, which scared me so much. I actually cried in your office. I was terrified, and she made it so easy. But I'm happy you did that, because I'm constantly out there preaching empowerment and self-care, and you guys follow up with it in a way that is so helpful and so kind. And I've had facials and peels and all these wonderful things, and it's amazing. But more important than that, you're celebrating an anniversary. You've been there 8 months. Clearly, this is not your first rodeo. You both have a lot of experience in the area of dermatology. What were you doing before? How did you get to be partners? I want to hear the story, like the mission.
Well, Marianne and I had worked together for a number of years in Hollywood, Florida, in a practice that was an incredible experience for both of us. And we just knew that we were ready to take that next step. And if we wanted to really have a seat at the table in terms of, creating something, that this was the time in our lives to do it. We both are mothers, both of 3 children, different ages ranging from, less than 1 year all the way up to 13 years old. And we really saw in one another 2 women that have very similar vision. And this was our time to jump. And we didn't just jump. We kind of planned it over a number of years, and it came to life last March.
It's amazing because, for anyone who starts their own business, one of the scariest things is actually opening a location that you're paying rent to or you buy, because then the people have to come, and I know that for the sacrifice that you made to put together that beautiful office, you obviously had a lot of confidence and you had a lot of hope in the universe, right? That everything was going to work out. And I think that's so amazing. What was sort of the escape route from where you were? How did you decide, okay, this is the time we're doing it?
I think that at some point we realized that it was no longer a waiting game. And I think that finding the location, that was that amazing, we looked at each other, kind of wow effect, like this is our place. I think this is, remember standing outside the building and coming up, we knew the name already, kind of thinking about it a year before, but just looking around that location and how central it is to the heart of Davie, like to Davie, and we both live near Davie, and we believe in the town of Davie because it's such a flourishing town. There's a lot of families, there are a lot of things being built. And so we wanted to be able to be part of that experience, and knowing that we're close to a lot of our patients, from Hollywood as well as from Davie and Pembroke Pines, But then some of our patients are coming from Miami as well as Boca, and it's wonderful to be able to be easy access.
It's the location
So,
is perfect. I
yeah.
think, for anyone who's coming from the east, you get right off 595. You're still close to Fort Lauderdale, but you're still close to the North Miami area. I know I personally sent a friend in recently. She called me desperate. She's like, "You seem to love them. Who do I go to? Do I go to them?" And she came from Boca, and she said it was worth every minute of being in the car. Like the whole thing for her, like I described, she said it was just a great experience. And I think you guys have to be so proud of that, because that's something that's, they don't teach that in medical school. That's coming from both of you. And, it's...
I feel like we really put our heart and soul into this practice. And just like Leslie said, I think we have the same vision, same set of values, mission. We want to really create a unique dermatology center, a center where we can be comprehensive, so offer a variety of treatments. And our patients love that. They can come in and they get the medical treatment, let's say for acne, and then the same moment say, "Oh, by the way, I would like to get a peel because this weekend is a special event and I want to have a nice glow." And then at the same time, have a skin cancer removed in the same center. So everything's surgical, medical, cosmetic, all coming together. It's just, and I feel very proud about this office. And then also we're very passionate about education. So
Yes.
education is central in various ways. Educating our patients, spending time with them in the room, really explaining their treatment, the treatment plan, so they're more compliant. So we see the results. So they're part of the team in their care. And then also education of the staff and, our friends, to make sure we're all on the same page and we have the same kind of care translated throughout the whole center. And then educating also in the future other practitioners.
And
that
you
is our
host,
hope.
You host these events that are part, let's have some fun, because we all like to have our ladies' nights, but they're also really informative. And I know that people look forward to hearing about whether you have something new going on in the office, or, you're giving a little background on a product before people are intending to try it. And I think that in itself solidifies the fact that you really do care. You're industry experts, but you do it in a way that, is really holistic and natural. And I think that's great. Okay, before we go to break, please give us the website, the social. How can everyone find you? Because I know you guys are dying to go to Precision Skin Institute. They're my favorite. Website?
www.precisionskininstitute.com. And then we also have a Facebook page,
Instagram, Twitter. So
Instagram is Precision Skin, I know. Facebook, Precision Skin Institute. And follow, get in touch. Even if you're looking for a great gift, holidays are coming. The facials, Lena's my girl.
She's
I go to Lena
wonderful.
every month. I love you, Lena. But get in touch. And if you are loving what you're hearing, we will see you right after the break. I'm your host, Michelle Dempsey of MichelleDempsey.com, and we will see you soon. Thank you for listening to Babes in Business. And let me tell you, if you're looking for a lawyer, I've got the guy for you. The show is brought to you by the Dempsey Law Firm, PA, a civil litigation boutique specializing in personal injury and wills, trust, and estate planning. The firm founder and attorney, Elliot Dempsey, serves clients across South Florida for issues ranging from auto accidents and slip and falls to your basic will or trust to protect your loved ones. We've all got loved ones, so he's the right guy to call for it. The Dempsey Law Firm can be found online at www.thedempseylaw.com or call him by phone at 954-667-8120. Tell him Michelle sent you. And don't forget, change is the law of life. Thank you for listening to Babes in Business. I am your number one babe in business, your host, Michelle Dempsey of Very Well Written, the business I founded to help other entrepreneurs get their businesses off the ground with great content, strategy, branding, social media, editing, and anything in the way of words. I've got you covered, www.michelledempsey.com, or you can call me at 305-469-7500. Don't forget to tune in every Tuesday night at 7 o'clock to join me and a fellow babe in business talk all things business. Can't wait to see you there. Are you feeling empowered to be a babe in business? Just when you thought you had all the secrets, I'm getting ready to share some more. We'll see you there on Babes in Business.
No,
Yeah, we're back. Yeah, that always happens. We get stuck in conversation and then we're back. I am your host, Michelle Dempsey. Thanks for coming back to Babes in Business. We have two wonderful, intelligent, beautiful, smart babes here with us tonight who are not just amazing dermatologists, they are caring, loving friends, and I'm proud to call them my own. We have Dr. Leslie Clark-Lozier and Dr. Blumen, and we are talking about how we got started as partners. Well, as how you guys got started as partners. I like to consider myself part of the family.
Part of the
I mean, I'm
course.
kind of part of the family at this point.
I don't think we would let you just hang out if you weren't.
Well, you know, you're like I said, there's an energy, there's a vibe. You guys have a kindness to you that makes people want to be around, whether I'm there actually getting a facial or a peel or a skin check, or just want to sit and hang out and have a cup of coffee with my girls. But you guys were recently, we have to throw a little light on the fact that you were recently in the news for something amazing. And I know I shared on my personal Facebook page, these ladies were featured for giving back in a way that was so incredible and so major that it obviously went to local news. And everyone I know was like, who are these women? This is amazing. Can you tell me a little bit about this media blitz we had?
Sure. We love our lasers. And we have technologies that we really can utilize to help women and men who have surgical scars. And in this instance, what we're trying to do is let the community know that we're there for them to treat their post-surgical mastectomy scars and associated radiation tattoos, so that they know that, you know, there's a resource, and we're not going to actually charge the patients for these treatments. And this is our way to provide that type of kind of compassionate support for our community.
I think it's amazing because there's people who talk about giving back and they donate money and all of that, but you're donating your time and your talent and what you know best to people who really need not just to feel better and get healthy, but to have that kind of support. It must be invaluable. How many patients have you seen already that have come in and really just felt overwhelmed with gratitude from this?
It's hard to say how many we've seen. Certainly patients, you know, are calling with an interest, and we're seeing them in consultation. It feels so good to us to know that, you know, now patients know and people know that we're there for them. And just the fact that they know that we're there for them makes us feel incredibly good.
It's very
and
rewarding.
That we can do this. I mean, when you see, you know, a patient who you've just told that constant reminder on them can be taken away, can be diminished, can be improved upon, you just see this huge sigh of relief. And I think we're very grateful to be able to do this.
I mean, I think there's many factors to why we decided to go with this initiative honoring the survivors. And I think one of those is because breast cancer is touching so many families nowadays. Mm-hmm. And, you know, there's it's just one out of 8 women is going to be diagnosed with breast cancer, which is a sad statistic. So because so many of our friends and even family members were affected with this horrible disease, if there's something that we could do to help, and this is our way that we can help. And then second, I think it's also important for us to feel that we can give back for all the amazing things that happened to us. This year has been
life-changing
for us, and we're just so thankful. I mean, it's just, you know, besides opening this practice and having Leslie, my friend, as my partner, it's just, I'm so grateful. And then, of course, I had my twins this year.
You did. The most amazing thing, I'm sorry, you guys, this is a flourishing practice. This is not just a little place on the side. This is like a beautiful practice with so much to offer and so much going on at all times. And they both have 3 children. You have 2 little twins at home, infant twins.
Yes.
And a girl in kindergarten.
Look at what she looks like.
Thank
mean, you
You're
guys are
awesome.
firsthand with the tools, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
we do have some tools to play with to freshen up. But yes, I mean, but I have to tell you, this is an amazing year, and this is a way to thank the world for, you know, it's another expression of just kind of giving back and gratitude. And we truly believe in karma. So I think things kind of go around, and this is one of our ways. But on Monday, I had, just going back to your question, on Monday, I had a really rough day. You know, just some days are harder at your work than others.
Some days you're the best boss and the worst mom, and then vice versa, right? I mean, that's kind of how it works.
Kind of like situation. But At the end of the day, I had two patients that were post-mastectomy scars treatments for me, and I did those treatments with the laser, and I just came home so happy. I was just that whole feeling of frustration and anger was melted away by those patients just because I gave them my time, and then they felt so grateful. I had just a very rewarding experience. So I just happiest day looking back in a long time. So it's a wonderful experience to be able to do that for other people.
I'm a big believer in business karma and the girl gang and all of that and being there for one another. There's nothing that's going to help you get ahead in business more than business karma. What you put out, you're going to get back in any sense. So you guys have that down pat, and I think that's amazing. This has been a transformative year for you guys. And I know you're unveiling all of these amazing procedures and techniques and products. I know because I'm learning about it quite often from you guys. What can you tell? What are you so excited to offer people now? I know you have Volbella, Kybella, Bella, Bella, Bella. Tell us what's going on. All these Bellas, my Bella.
Products.
It's just a really exciting time. I mean, as women, I think we're very in tune to, the photo aging and, rejuvenation and what's coming onto the market. We're living and aging in the most exciting time.
Truthfully.
And it really is. And this is going to be a big year for technology, things that we can do with lasers that we maybe couldn't do so well before. And that's something we love. We love our toys. We really, really do. And we're bringing in some new lasers. One thing that we're bringing in that I think you're going to hear a lot about is actually a way to help women treat symptoms of urinary incontinence, different things that we're going to utilize lasers, something called the Intima.
Wow.
And we're going to be introducing that soon. And our goal, and it's also the company that makes this device, is Candela Syneron, is to make the discussion about these symptoms that so many young moms and women going through menopause, and women who are going through chemotherapy after breast cancer are experiencing all these symptoms, and we don't talk about them because we feel like a little bit embarrassed or it's taboo, but if you go to the gym and you look over to the woman next to you after doing, 10 jumping jacks, she'll look over at you and give you a little laugh like, oh, kids,
Yeah.
what happened? Well, we want to make that an easier thing to discuss and let women know that there are actually going to be some really incredible treatments that are non-invasive that can help women. So it's a really exciting time for us to be aging, whether it's, things that we can help us that can help on the inside, that can help us on the outside. And we're so happy to be part of it.
And I've seen firsthand how they are helping women transform how they look and how they feel. I sort of did like a round robin one day. I was watching, Dr. Blumen was removing skin cancer from a patient's arm. I'm a squeamish person. It was literally like, hello, okay. It was the night, and then I came in and watched you do Botox, and it all seemed so, in your head you think, oh, these are things that are painful and scary, and it didn't seem that way. And it's just, you're adding this touch of like luxury to things that are very, scary for people to go through. And then, women just want to look good and feel good. And you add this feeling to it that it's amazing. And I'm excited to watch you guys keep growing. You have an event coming up this Friday.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Tell us a little bit about the event. I can't wait.
So the event is called, we started this tradition every month or every other month. We're going to go ahead and have an educational session in our office where we invite the patients to join us for an evening of what we call festivities, of educational festivities, which is, besides being treated with a little bit about d'oeuvres and cocktails, but they get some education out of it. So this Friday is one of these events. It's called a VIP cocktail hour, an hour or two with Precision Skin Institute. And this one is focusing on our new set of products from a company called Biopel, and it's products focused on stem cell stimulators. Stem cell stimulators are a new way to target our skin cells to produce more and more of those necessary collagen and elastin to make our skin look more youthful and beautiful. So we're excited to teach our patients about it, and also we're going to balance it together with a talk about our peels, chemical peels that we offer at Precision Skin. And there's a lot of peels for acne and for melasma and aging, so we have a variety to offer, and our patients would love to learn about it. So hope a lot of patients can come and learn.
I will be there, and they're also offering 15% off the new BioPel product at the event, and then 15% off peels, any peel of your choice through the month of November. So you guys, you want to look good. It's holiday time. You have gifts to give. You just want to come and hang out at an amazing center where you know you're going to look good, feel good, and want to go back for more. Precision Skin Institute is the place to do it. I love that you guys came on. This was so much fun. We're running out of time. It's precisionskininstitute.com, Precision Skin on Instagram and on Facebook. I am your host, Michelle Dempsey, your content marketing strategist. You can find me at michelledempsey.com. Have some exciting events coming up. You could check that out on my website. That's it. Keep it smart, keep it sassy, keep it successful, and keep being a babe in business. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
That's it. Like they say, all good things must come to an end. But the good news is we'll be back next week with more tips, more secrets, and more strategies to empower you on your business babe journey. Did you like something you heard today, or would you like to join us on the show? Please contact me now at 305-469-7500 or visit me on the web at www.michelledempsey.com. I look forward to connecting with you and helping you become a babe in business.
The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly those of its hosts, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.